So Yahoo, MSNBC, CNN, USC are all allegedly saying that Dana White, the CEO and founder of the USC, is broke. $30 million in debt. Now, let me pull up the article because you know he got a lot of money and I ain't got no more money to give nobody in lawsuits and everything like that. So if they ask you, tell them it's all being spent right now, okay? So Dana White is $30 million in debt from gambling. Gambling. Apparently he owes, okay, Red Rock Casino somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 million, okay? Now the Hollywood Reporter recently followed up on an original story from casino.org, which is a nonprofit organization that claimed high limit losses in both Baccarat and Blackjack left the self-described degenerate in the red. They called this man a degenerate and this is white wine news, y'all. This is white wine news. Now, probably not the best look for a promoter running a company under the investigation for fixed fights. So apparently he's being investigated as well, too, for fixing fights in the UFC. So I guess telling people to lose and, you know, he will get them on the next one so that he could bid and make money and everybody else that's bidding and making money. You know, the UFC is taking over boxing. It's big. It's huge. Okay. Now, also, now, of course, he hit back and he said the story is pure clickbait and trash. And it's a lie. And my thing is, like, with somebody at his position, and he's one of the top right now, I just don't feel like they're lying. And I feel like if the feds are investigating you, which this is not the first time that I've heard this, and this is the reason why allegedly they didn't allow Jay-Z to have a casino, and we'll talk about Jay-Z next. Jasmine, put that up. Yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I believe that this is just the beginning of it, and $30 million, and he's actually bragged about it on even Joe Rogan's podcast that him and his wife get into it because he has an extreme gambling debt. And why not gamble on your own shit, especially if you control it and you pay the salaries and you're helping to position these fighters? Seems like a lick to me. It's better than feet pics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But of course, because he has the money, and you know the Fed game is a money game, I'm sure he could pay somebody off, make it go away. I mean, Trump is a huge fan when it comes to the UFC, so I'm sure if they were to come after him regarding anything, he's going to get a quick pardon. You know, they're supposed to be hosting the UFC on the White House lawn next year. I guess in the new ballroom that they're building. I don't know. Steak as well too. Yep, Drake and Aiden Ross are being investigated. So apparently they own an online casino. It is not a licensed casino, and they are lying. Drake, especially, he's being accused in this lawsuit, this civil lawsuit that was filed, and it is a what do they call them lawsuits when multiple people get into lawsuits, Jasmine? I forgot what they call them lawsuits. Class action lawsuits. Apparently, Drake is saying that he's winning money on his own site, but it's his own money. So could you really win money on your own site if it's your own money? And I heard that he wasn't even using his own money. They're going to be moving to Bali here soon, like Russell. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. Had a long day, y'all. A long ass day. Shopping wears me out. I am on a quest to learn how to dress. I got me a seamstress I'm hiring that's going to be making me outfits that fits my body because I got triple G's, and y'all be wondering, Tasha, why do you do this? Why do you do this? It's because my titties is too big. They're too big for everything. I can't wear proper shirts. I look pregnant all the time. I'm just saying, it's been a long day. So work with me here. Work with me. Back to the gambling. Maybe I should start gambling. I don't know. I just felt like coming up, if you're from the hood like me, everybody in my family gambled. And they was all broke. All of them. All of them. Every day, they at the corner store, the Circle K, the 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? We call it the Black Stove. They get their beer, they get their wine, they get their lotto tickets. They may win a couple $100s, but it's like, but how much money did you spend to get that? And look, I'm not, And I used to see my aunt every day, like, I'm going to win the lottery and I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to win the lottery and I'm going to buy a house. And I'm like, it just never happened. Never happened. I just don't understand why people think, just because, like, when you see people like this that, when they got millions to gamble, it's because they don't have anything else to do. And they think just because they're making millions, you're somehow going to make millions, and it's usually 1 in a billion that actually wins the lottery. I think it's just a waste of fucking time. Y'all asking where y'all can get the sweater. Yeah, I'm trying to stay on track here. Okay, I'm trying to get drunk with y'all and stay on track. I'll tell you about the sweaters later. Just stay tuned, okay? Anyway. You said, hold on, Rhonda Polar said lottery is $1 billion to 1. It is. But how much money are they spending? Like, people do this every day. And I know it's some of y'all in the chat that play the lottery. And it's like, think about it. Are you, like, how much money do you actually win? Imagine if you were to put that in some, like, I don't know, some investment stocks or, I don't know, maybe buy some stock in Subway or Apple. Like, you would make money faster that way as opposed to scratch offs. Y'all asking about clothes and I'm talking about gambling. You see what I'm saying? Y'all wonder why I got ADHD. Moving on, Jazz, moving on. True story. I was 37, pregnant, and my ass was on a walker. Why? He took all my damn vitamin D. Now, even though I was taking a prenatal, he took that too, and I was breastfeeding, and he took more. I didn't find out until 3 years later that my vitamin D was so low. I took a test. Here's the test. And as you can see, severely so low in vitamin D3 that they had to supplement me 50,000 IUs, my doctor, okay, at 40 years old. I couldn't walk from my office to my house, which was across the street. I had to wear thick sole shoes just to ease up the pain on my feet. Would have known it would have been a simple vitamin deficiency. And so for that reason, I keep me some vitamin D3. Why? Because it helps the body to absorb calcium, to support the immune system so that the immune system won't cause inflammation, which will cause pain. And so this is the one that I particularly use, which is 10,000 IUs. It is flavored. I love that it has vitamin C here. You don't need to take it every day. I would suggest that you do talk to your doctor. You may need a test. Hop on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off this very potent vitamin D3, okay?